Howdy folks, got another kit for you today. It's from Wingsy kits. Never heard this manufacturer before. Searching on one of my hobby sites that I go to, and they had these kits for sale and they were going for cheap. So I thought, what the hell, I'll pick it up and let's have a look. I did a little bit of research and it turns out they're pretty good kits, details superb, so we're going to see that in a minute. It's the Japanese Imperial Navy Type 99 American Salt Plane, Ki-51. It was around fighting Chinese war against the Chinese. It was quite a successful plane, to my understanding on the history, but then there was the war progressed once the Allies come into it, which was the Flying Tigers and stuff. The plane was outdated and it wasn't very good then. As I say, it's 1/48 scale by Wingsy. The company's in Ukraine. I to believe they're very similar to a Edward kit as for detail and quality. You get this side of the box. I believe the kit number would probably D504, or a little bit of history, a little bit of CAD work. You get photo etch, you get masks, you get the lot. There's some of the paint options in colour. This one here, I would like to do that, but I don't know how I would do that. This one here I can do because I have a stencil to do that type of paint, and then you get two plain grey ones. This one on the end is for training flight school. The two bottom ones in my opinion are boring, just one colour. You get a top opening box which is a bit similar to an ICM, how ICM do theirs. You get one bag of plastic with wings and internal detail parts. Second bag is your fuselage halves, cowling and engine detail and propeller. Third bag is your killer. They all come in resealable bags, which is nice because I can reuse them. Decals, tiny bit of brass photo etch, seat belts, bomb brackets and some grills. A laser cut canopy mask. Again, don't know how well and how good these are, but we'll give them a go because they come in the kit, so the kit's ready to go straight away. You do get a pull-out page, which I'm never a fan of, but unfortunately that's what you get. Okay, we'll start off with the instructions. A little bit of history on the airplane. If you wish to read it, pause the video. And cautions. As I say, it's a pull-up page. I'm never a fan of these, especially when I'm trying to do it on camera. All your sprue maps and all the stuff you get in a kit. You start off with your cockpit. The colours they are calling out for this is Mr. Hobby. To my understanding, the cockpit interior colour is the Japanese interior green. You've got leather on the seat belts. So this is all cockpit detail. I'm not sure what these are. Instrument panels. You get a gunner and obviously pilot. So there's the gunner pilot section. This is the gunner section. It's got radio equipment and stuff. Side walls of the cockpit. Some extra ammunition. And putting it all together. We go on to step 10. Yep. So up here is more brackets and basically putting everything together, sandwiching the two halves together, starting on the engine, which comes in two halves, and piston rods I think they might be, or whatever they are. They some kind of rods in the front of the engine, and then you're mounting the engine around the cowling. Inside the cowling is black. This is another cowling which goes up behind here. 2 types of propeller, so check which one you're doing. Landing gear is always going to be down, it's a fixed landing gear. Machine gun, different type of armaments or bombs you can carry. 4 bombs or 2 big bombs or 12 small bombs. Don't know what the sizes are, which displays down the bottom. And then the top of the frame, the cockpit area going in, your rudder going in as well, and sandwiching the fuselage halves together as well, that section. And it comes onto the wings, flaps and ailerons. Looks like they're going to be posable here, hopefully. Sandwiching the wings together, drilling out the holes for your bombs and stuff, so pre-check which ones you're doing. You've got your lights for landing, some more flaps, another rudder, tail, the back wings going on, machine gun, another canopy bracket, a gun sight, and it goes onto your armament again and landing gear, so pre-check which ones you're doing. Canopy going on, open or closed. You get 2 types of canopy, which is a nice touch in this kit. 1 piece canopy for closed and then separate pieces for the open one. And then you get on to colour callouts. So unfortunately we showed you it on the box in colour, but in the instructions it's black and white. So this one up here I would like to do, but I don't know how to do it. This one here I have stencil, which I can use for that, which is one of each of these types, so it'd probably it'd probably be something more like this one, I imagine. Also, these are designed for the Luftwaffe camouflage and stuff. I have this one as well for larger segments, and I get this wavy line for want to do wavy lines, but positive it might be this one here I would use. Or the other 2 are just plain grey. Again, one I mentioned before is a flight school. So there's your colour callouts up the top. You acquire white, black, silver, Japanese Imperial green, silver, clear red, which is for the lights, khaki, which is for your seat belts, burnt iron for engine parts probably, cockpit interior, Mitsubishi Japanese Mitsubishi Japanese Mitsubishi interior green, that's what that would be. Japanese Imperial Naval green colour. Perlaps or perlap colour, which is a brown of some sort. Tyre black and clear green for lights. So we looked at these earlier, laser cut canopy masks, nothing to really say about that. Nice set of printed decals. Carrier film's a little bit thick in some places, like not thick but quite spreaded out. Won't be using much of these decals. These circles I paint on any of these if I'm going to use them, or these I'll probably be painting on. The white stripes get painted on. Japanese have quite easy decals and markings to do, so it's easy to paint them. You get this nice little bit of foliage. You get your clear. Get your clear segments, even down to the rivets on some of the glass panels, which will be side walls, and then the centerpieces will be masked off. And remember, this is the closed one, and these segments at the back are for the open canopy piece. You have these segment of sprues, which is tiny engine detail, engine cowling, actual engine parts, another engine cowling in your propeller. The moulding is pretty good. There's a little bit of tiny little bit of flash around the propeller, a little bit swipe with a couple of swipes with a sanding stick, and you're good to go. There looks like a radiator piece there. Internal detail on the cockpit sidewalls, so radio equipment, bags and stuff. That looks like the cockpit floor. You've got your seats, another radio equipment piece. All fine detail parts. You've got to be careful taking this off the sprue. Flaps and ailerons. Again, all the way down to the rivet detail, which is superb. And the fabric sections. If the kit goes together as well as it looks, it's going to be a nice build. Fuselage halves, again, all the way down to its panel lines and rivets, which is all nice. Engine cowling, again, with the same amount of detail as before, even the top. It's really, really good and crisp. 3 type of propeller nose cones. So you choose which one you're doing. Upper wing surfaces. Again, the detail is just the same as before, all over. Really, really good. Even the rivet panel, the rivets carry around the edge, which is nice as well. Some manufacturers it stops and it doesn't carry around. So again, this detail is really, really good. The plastic's really, really smooth. I don't know if that's going to need to take care of to for the paint to stick, but it should be alright. Under wing surfaces, the bottom of the aircraft, again, rivets all over. Exceptional for detail this is. You have your wheels and landing gear segments and your bomb racks and bombs. Again, even down to the rivet detail all over the bomb racks, all over the engine wheel covers. 2-piece wheels. I've never found those, but they're such a small wheels, they're going to be inside the landing gear cowling, so you're not really going to see much of it, so they'll be alright, they'll be good. Looks like more cockpit floor and bulkhead and firewalls and stuff. There's your instrument panel. There probably is aftermarket, but I'm just going to do this out of the box. I just do dry brush technique and stuff. probably won't even see a lot of it. So there you go guys, there's another kit from Wingsy, 148 scale Ki-51, which should be a tac aeroplane. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.